The New Orleans Police Department has been dealing with a manpower shortage for over a decade now. Some police watchdogs worry that's causing them to keep officers who shouldn't be there. Tonight, WWL Chief Investigator David Hammer reports on one officer with a long disciplinary record who faces violent criminal charges.
NOPD officers getting DWIs and getting belligerent with their fellow officers.
You stopped me for evidently no reason.
No, sir, I explained why I stopped
you. You explained it. It was no reason.
Or complaining about being handcuffed.
I'm scared, sir. You're scared of? You're not native. I know. I can't be in handcuffs. Why can't you? Because I've never done this before.
Or trying to pass someone else off as the driver.
I wasn't driving.
You were definitely driving.
I wasn't. My girl was driving.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
All right.
Stand right here and face my car.
Public records show at least 9 NOPD officers got DWIs in the last 5 years. Some of them were apologetic and got help, others not so much. In our first story, we focused on Sergeant Kevin Thompson and Senior Police Officer Troy Dallier, mostly because of how they acted when they were arrested.
I'm hungry and he's wasting my time. Boy, him.
And how they resisted accountability.
Sir, I promise I was not driving. My girlfriend was driving.
Boyce and Jeff Highway.
And then there's Senior Police Officer Larry King Jr.
How much you had to drink?
Drink or two.
Okay. We're going to do a field sobriety test just to make sure you're okay to be driving, okay? Stand by the front of my car for me.
Can I take something?
Yeah.
I'm a 26 NOPD.
Okay.
I'm 26. That means I'm a cop. That's what King told Causeway Police Sergeant Shenandoah Jones in September 2020 when he pulled King over for speeding on the Huey P. Long Bridge. But Jones soon learned much more about King.
Computer's coming up that there was no insurance on the vehicle. Do you have insurance on it?
I should have insurance.
Can I see it, please? That one expired in 2019.
That's the only one I have.
Okay. You also got a suspended driver's license for unpaid ticket out of Gretna from 2018.
He not only was drunk, but he had a suspended license as well.
NOPD watchdog Skip Gallagher has worked for years to get officers' disciplinary files, including a list of violations known as an officer's long sheet. And Larry King has one of the longest long sheets in all of NOPD. 18 sustained violations over a span of 12 years. Everything from turning off his body-worn camera while failing to take police action, to failing to turn on his camera while using unauthorized force.
It's not just a DWI. He's got other criminal past. He's got domestic abuse cases, and in one, it is particularly difficult to read.
In 2009, records show he was arrested and charged in Jefferson Parish, accused of trying to force this pistol in his wife's mouth, hitting her, biting her, and choking her. But the charges were dropped after his wife recanted. Then, in 2021, Jefferson Parish prosecutors charged King with domestic abuse again, alleging he pistol whipped not only his wife, who had just suffered a stroke, but also their adult daughter, who was living with them. And this time, prosecutors allege King also fired his gun, endangering his family.
He's still on the NOPD.
Yeah.
We're still paying him. And it worries me deeply that we turn around and we have officers who shouldn't be officers.
Officer King now faces charges of domestic abuse battery, domestic abuse strangulation, cruelty to the infirm, aggravated assault, and illegal discharge of a firearm. The trial in Jefferson Parish is set for May 5th. David Hammer, WWL, Louisiana.
So records show King has been suspended for a total of 75 days for his 18 violations. NOPD spokesperson Reese Harper said King would not be available for comment for this story, and Harper also declined to comment on the pending criminal charges against King.